Now, for the past month, and especially today, I've sort of come to realize that I've been separating work from the experience of life. And what this means is that if I'm working, I almost disassociate in a way that I stop living. I stop growing. I stop learning. I stop feeling. And this is really, really terrible. This is not a good thing to do because if you look at things like lifting weights, for example, the enjoyment of lifting weights is doing the work. It's not sitting there and drudging through it. Say you it's all mindset based. So say you drudge through it or whatever the right word for that is, and you hate every second of it, but you just want to look big and strong. It's going to suck. You're going to hate it. You're going to quit. Right? This is why so many people who start going to the gym for the first time, they quit. They don't stick with it. It's because they look at the outcome and not the experience of doing, right? It's the experience of doing that really is what makes life worth living. If everything is just work and everything sucks and nothing's an experience, nothing is anything to be learned from, everything is gonna suck. You're gonna literally have no reason to exist. You're gonna have no reason to be alive, dude. Like you can't you really need to not always separate work and just experiencing life in general. Now some things are totally fair to separate. Say you're sitting in a doctor's office and it's just super boring. It's you're not really going to get much out of that. But when it comes to just, maybe dealing with conflict or, getting a new job or I don't know, man, literally anything. Literally anything else that is not incredibly boring and tedious and awful, just try to appreciate it for all it's worth. Because, oh, I don't want the Switch to get me. Let me go back. But you really gotta appreciate everything for all it's worth. Because if you don't, you're gonna be miserable. Everything is gonna suck, dude. It's gonna suck. Everything's gonna be terrible. Each and every single moment of your life, you should be able to, every image you see, it really has to be a vivid imagery, a vivid picture. It can't be a gray, dull moment just that passes the time. Everything needs to be vivid. Everything needs to be colorful. Everything needs to have a purpose. Everything needs to have a reason. And when you start living without reason and you start living without purpose, this is where your life is going to go downhill very, very fast. And we don't want that. Oh, that zombie saw me from so far away. But my dogs are literally going nuts. Oh my god. But everything needs to be colorful, man. And this absolutely is probably the worst thing about the internet because you become the consumer. You become the experiencer of other people's colorful and vivid moments. You don't become the colorful and vivid moment. Your life, it might sound corny, but you gotta it's gotta be a movie, bro. You gotta make your life a movie. And life is boring. I hate to sound like a naive, 12-year-old kid that's like every moment must be like your last. Everything needs to be awesome. But you can't live a goddamn boring ass life, dude. If your shit is boring, you need to get the hell up and you need to get to work. Cause guess what? Look back 5 years. What were you doing 5 years ago? You're not doing it anymore, are you? You're not doing that anymore. You're not as happy as you once were. Maybe your life isn't as colorful as it once was. Maybe you're not experiencing or feeling as much as you once did. And this is that's dude, I'm assigning you this is an assignment. You need to fix that quick. You need to fix that stat because guess what? You got one life, buddy. You got one life. All right, there's the people that lived hundreds of years before. There's the people that built up everything we have now, and then we're going to be the people that build up everything others will have in the future, which is there now. But it's not our now. So, you know, Get your shit together, man. This is it. All right. When you look at guys like, I don't know, say you look at Mr. Beast or all these other guys that went out and did it. Do you know how colorful their lives are? You know, they might have boring stuff every now and then, but they have a purpose and they have a reason they do the stuff they do, right? They don't sit in their bed and watch TikTok for 12 hours straight. And this is something people do, which absolutely mind boggles me. I can't believe people do this, but people sit in their bedroom and watch TikTok for 8 hours a day, 9 hours a day. Like kids in half my classes, they were talking about it not too long ago. They have screen times in the double digits every single day. Every day. And we're not even talking about like Spotify or music or whatever, which is still bad. You shouldn't have your AirPods in 12 hours a day listening to music. Like what the fuck? Is there nothing enjoyable about having like some peace and quiet every now and then? But like whatever, man. I'm not them, but in my experience, I have never felt more terrible than just completely separating myself from all the experiences I do and kind of just analyzing them rather than experiencing them, right? When you're going up to a girl for the first time and you ask her name and you have a cool conversation, you need to stop analyzing everything. Then you just need to experience it. You just need to be the experiencer. You can't be analyzing all the time, dude. Get it together, okay? You don't need to do that. You don't got to do that. Stop analyzing. Stop. Stop it. Stop. Stop analyzing. Don't do that. It's really cringe and it's really gross. And I think the best way to kind of stop analyzing and just to start experiencing is one, probably, not even probably, absolutely meditation. And a lot of people I know, um, and just to say this preemptively, if you're one of those people that's like, oh, meditation's so weird, only weird people do that, dude, you oh, I got bad news for you, bro. You got that ape brain 9000. Meditation is awesome. Meditation's really good. And the thing is, you can't expect to get anything out of it. Right? If you're like, "Oh, I meditated for 2 minutes and I didn't feel fucking nothing. I was so bored, I couldn't handle it. I just wanted to do anything else." That's the whole point. Because you become more in touch with like what you feel, right? And this is something I'm guilty of. I don't even practice this, dude. I like I would, but man, I haven't done it in such a long time. But now that I'm like even talking about it, it's I'm just reminding myself of it. It's like, god damn. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. As soon as I'm finished recording this video, I'm gonna get my ass up and I'm gonna go meditate. But you gotta kind of feel the internal signals that your body's giving you. Because if you don't, you kind of just become numb to everything, right? When you feel a twinge of anxiety or something, oh, well, I guess I gotta pull out my vape. I guess I gotta pull out my elk. I'm bored tonight. It's a Saturday night. I'm bored. I gotta go out drinking. It's like, buddy, you need peace, man. You need to sit the hell down and just relax. You gotta sit in silence for a bit. Go on a hike. Go outside. Go walk. Go for a little walk. Go open up a book. Crack open a book for an hour. And your life will change in really, really good ways. But yeah, that basically concludes it. Stop analyzing shit all the time. Analyzing is really good. It'll really pull you out of a sticky situation. It'll really make your life a lot better. But when all you do is analyze, and this is an issue that men have more than women, I would say, um, you kind of stop living, right? Everything becomes a game. Everything becomes a game of looking and trying to read and trying to comprehend and understand everything. But are you experiencing it? You know, when you're in class, that's your time to analyze. When you're in school, it's your time to analyze. When you're doing math problems, that's your time to analyze. But when you're just out living and you're talking to people and you're just doing shit, stop analyzing and just start fucking experiencing. Excuse me, goddamn. Stop analyzing. Go experience. Get out there. Go experience stuff. Because before you know it, you're going to be 86 years old. If you're lucky, you'll make it that far. If you are lucky, you're going to make it that far. And then it's over. Consciousness is as if it never existed anyway. But you'll be lucky if you make it that damn long. And before you know it, if you keep that up, you are going to be, you're going to be like, holy shit. You're going to, all of a sudden, when you're on your damn deathbed and you get rolled out in your wheelchair to your balcony and looking at the trees blowing in the wind, you're going to be like, wow, there's all this beauty I've never seen before. And it's going to be completely your fault. And there's nothing you can do about it. Your time's already up. You already forfeited your time. Isn't that terrible? Isn't that terrible? Right? You need to wake up, open your window, and just stare outside. I don't know, wherever you live. Stare outside. Before you go to school, get up, spend 5 minutes outside. Just kind of breathe outside, man. Drink a damn bottle of water. Drink a glass of water outside. Look at the trees, hear the birds, and just kind of appreciate everything that's going on. And then only then will you stop analyzing, and only then will you experience. When you analyze, wow, this is all so interesting. This is so silly. All this exists, right? You're just analyzing, like, ah, oh, like it's crazy how the trees formed this way, and yada yada. Are you experiencing them? It's good to analyze every now and then, but you don't want to only analyze stuff. That's not the only thing you want to do. But anyway, yeah, you're gonna be old before you know it. So just experience stuff, man. Go out, go talk to a girl, go talk to a guy, go on that date you really want to do. Go talk to that person you really want to talk to. Go send those emails, go make those connections. Go develop your career, go develop your academics, go develop your body, get physically fit. Do what you got to do. Just experience. Experience the discomfort of lifting weights. Experience the discomfort of cardio. Experience how awesome nature is and how awesome people can be and how great the world is, but just don't overanalyze things. And that'll be all for this one. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Do you agree? Is this wrong of me to say? Am I wrong? Am I right? Let me know. I'll respond to your comments. We can have a discussion. But that will that will be all. And so I will catch you guys all in the next one.